Hi, everyone. It's Diane Evans with stampinwithdiane.com. I'm an independent Canadian Stampin' Up demonstrator here in the interior of British Columbia. So welcome to my YouTube and my Facebook Live. I'm so glad that you have joined me. This is my Wednesday. This is Wednesday where I do go, where I go live at 3 o'clock Pacific time. And so I'm just making sure that we've got everything going on in the Facebook group as well. And we'll see how that works today. We just don't know how that's going to work, but let's just go. Awesome. So I think I'm there. I'm going to jump back and forth. I think I might have a way to do it. You know what? Let's just keep our fingers crossed. In any event, you guys, welcome to my YouTube and my Facebook Live. Make sure if you are watching via YouTube that you've subscribed down below. And if you're watching through my Facebook, just make sure that you do say hello. Remember that part of the live is when I do talk with different people as we go along. So this is our mystery challenge. And the clues that we have for today are fruit, twine, and designer series paper. Hello, Lila, and hello, Deborah. Now, this one kind of lends right to a certain type of designer series paper. So let's just go on down to my desktop here and then let's just see what's going on here. This, I have to go along and celebrate with the designer series paper. It's 15% off. This one is still available. This is the Mediterranean Blooms. I just love this one. This one is so pretty, and I'll show you a piece that I'm going to use with that. Hello, Caroline. And like I say, it's 15% off. Don't forget, if you have bonus coupons, to make sure that you use those bonus coupons. Very, very important. So we're also going to be using the Citrus Blooms bundle. Not a lot of it. I'm not intending, this isn't, this is showing off the designer series paper. We're going to use some twine. I'm going to make sure I've got that out if I do go to forget that. So it's going to be fruit, designer series paper, and the twine. And like I say, we're using the Mediterranean Blooms. So I'm just going to go in, and I have done this fold, such a long time ago. And it's a drapery fold. And you can find other ways that I've done it. I've done it a doubled drapery fold. I've done it a single one. We're just going to do a very simple one because the whole purpose of this is to do the mystery itself, right? So let's just see. I'm just going to jump over to my Facebook group and see if there's no comments there. So we're all good. Awesome. Okay, so let's just put that off to the side. And these are the colors that I kind of picked. I just sort of threw this all together, not sure. Hello, Felicia. So I thought I'd use the peach pie. These are actually tangerines that we're using, but I want to tie this all in, and I want to show you how to do this amazing fold. So I've decided to use this particular part of the designer series paper. I guess I kind of could have gotten away with doing a pumpkin pie with this. Let me just see how well that works with that. Does it work better with it? Should I maybe use that? I don't know how it works with this. No, I think I'm going to stick to this one. I'm okay. I could have used a garden green as well, but I wanted to go along with this. All right. So this piece of paper, and people are saying that they don't get my measurements, but if you put this on YouTube and you watch it on closed caption, you can basically go to closed caption and it'll say what my measurements are there. This is going to be going on a blog in about a week and a half. I will put that on there when it will be going live. I work a long time in advance on ones like that, so it's really important that, I get these done ahead of time. All right, so this happens to be 4 3/4 by 10 inches. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to turn it. I'm just going to come here and let me come down here. I don't think it matters what side I go. And what I want to do is I want to mark this at 3/4 of an inch. So I'm just going to come in with my Stampin' Rate marker and I'm going to mark it at 3/4 of an inch. just right there. And then I'm going to come down here and mark this at 3/4 of an inch as well. I want to make sure it's right off to the edge here. Just like that. Okay. Then we've got those marked. That's marked before we've done any scoring and that sort of stuff. And then now what I want to do is I want to go ahead and I'm going to score this first. So let's see. I want this. This is going to end up being like that. So I'm going to score. I want this side of the paper. So that's why I'm going like. All right. So then we're going to go in here. Well, you know what? Let me just go and let's cut this. And I think this will work okay. So we're going to go and we're going to line up that and we're going to put that right into the cutting groove. And we're going to line this piece up right here to the cutting groove. Now I want to make sure I can get that in there. A lot of people have asked me about this piece here. This is just a 1/4 inch piece of cardstock, a lighter cardstock. I can tell you that this happens to be so saffron, so you can tell how long it's been on there. And I've attached it with glue dots. And what that does is it shows up these measurements along here. So that just makes it so much easier for me to find those if I'm looking for certain sizes. All right, so I'm going to match that up there, match that up there. I'm coming into the middle of this and I'm just going to score down like that. Now I've got 2 pieces and I can turn around and I can do this 2 ways. I do want this to be, let's see, I want this to be on this side. So I can make 2 cards with this. Now it's not, it didn't go with, there wasn't a right or a wrong way on here, so it worked quite well. All right, so now I'm going to line this along the top, and I'm going to come in, and I'm going to score at 1 inch. And I am using my stylus that I've changed the tip on my Take Your Pick tool, and I'm just going to go down there. I feel, instead of with the other one, I feel I've got a better control on this. Whoops. We didn't want to do that at 1 inch. We wanted to do that at 2 inch. Well, let's come in with the other one. Okay, so we're going to go at 2 inch. Sorry about that. Okay, so let's go in and score this at 2 inch. I'm going to have to open this, so let's get that open right now. 2 inch, 3 inch. 5 inch. 6 inch, 8 inch, and 9 inch. I'm hoping that that worked right on there. Okay. Let's just put that off to one side. So I do want it coming. You know what? I should have done it on this side. No, I've got it this way. All right. So then what I want to do is I want to come and I'm going to fold this in like this, then like this, fold this again. And all I'm doing is folding on those score lines there. I'm going to have to put my glasses down to see where I'm scoring it. So we're going to go like this and then just score it like that. Now, I really wanted this side to show, so I'm just going to actually I guess I cut it the wrong way. That's okay. We're going to improvise and we're going to have it go this way. I did want it going the opposite way, though. Okay. So we're actually going to have our crease going the opposite way of what I originally was going to do. I was going to have it go this way, but I really wanted this navy and white to show. So then I'm going to come in. I have another piece that is 4 inch by 4 inch, and it's a piece of night of navy. And I'm going to come in and I'm going to line this up just on here like so. And then I'm going to come in and let's go ahead and I'm going to come in with my tear and tape, and we can go in and do some other parts with it as well. I'm going to come in like that. I'm also going to come in and I'm going to put this like this on here. And then once I've kind of got that like that, I'm going to now come in with my glue, and we're just going to put along the top there. Just going to go along the top here. And we want it free flowing. Whoops, we want it there. And just some right in here as well. Boy, it must be one of those days, right? That's going to go there. We want to go in here. So just like here. And we're going to just hold that down for the time being. Now, if we happen to get glue anywhere where we didn't want it, we're going to come in with just a sponge like that and just take that off. And that amazingly takes it off. I don't know why. So we have it like that. And now we're just going to come in and let's put some glue here. And I'm going to leave those tear and tape pieces right on there. And it's just going to go like so. So this piece is 4x4, the Night of Navy. Oh, yeah, maybe it's just going to be one of those days, right? Just like that. Now I have that little bit of glue there, just coming in with my sponge, and voila, it takes it off. Hello, Pam. How are you doing? Okay. All right. So back to here. And then this piece here, it's a piece of basic white, and it happens to be 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. And that just gives me a tiny bit of a border. It's just going to go like this all the way around. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on there. And I'm going to put this down towards the bottom of the card, because the top of the card, and I wasn't sure where it was going to go. Just like that. We'll just hold that for a second. And then we're going to come in and we're going to put some ribbon along the top. Now, remember I said I was going to use twine, but I'm going to use this ribbon. It's a really nice basic white frayed ribbon. It happens to be on the online exclusives, and I want that to come right across here. But knowing where it's going to go, I'm going to then put my sentiment up at the top there. Okay, so I thought these sentiments would be the best. So I think what we'll do is we'll do a happy birthday here. And let's come in with our larger block. Just gonna, oh, that one's really dirty. I'm pretty sure that's straight. You know what? This is the beauty of a mat. So let me come in here and we're going to use some Night of Navy. Yes, it sure does, doesn't it? All right, so let's just see if this part is straight. Oh, it's pretty good. So I'm just going to come like this, and then we're going to have to wipe this off right away because we don't want this getting onto our card. So I'm just going to come here. I know that that ribbon's going to go there. So I just want to put this sentiment right. Oh, and we've got it upside down. Oh my goodness. I could leave my card going this way. Would it look really funny? Well, we're going to take this off real quick. Oh dear. Here we go. Oh my goodness, you guys. Here we go. I told you it was going to be one of those days, right? So let's just take that off real quick. Let's get rid of that. We're going to cut that off. Ugh. I'm going to also wipe that off right away because we know we're going to have issues. And there. So I'm just going to cut this off. And like I say, that piece was 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. So let me just take that off and let's do that. I tell you, whose birthday's coming up that I can disguise this? Let me see. All right, so let's come back in with another piece of paper. It's only paper, right? Let's put that so we don't get that all over the place. By 5 3/8 and 4 1/8. I love the trimmer for this because it's so fast, gets it right even. We can go like that. That doesn't look funny. Well, I changed it because I wanted this to go like this. And I want my, you know what we're going to do is I'm going to do just a little bit. This is what we should have done to begin with. Oh my goodness, you guys. Oh, gotta love crafting, right? So I know it's going to go up there. So this is happy birthday. Let's come with that Night of Navy again. There we go. Okay, so let's go here. Just going to put that right there. Felicia, I know you said to put it on with dimensionals. I'm not going to do dimensionals, and there's a reason why. Because of that white ribbon that I'm using. If I use dimensionals on it, it's going to sag down. So that's the reason why I won't be using that there. All right. I think we can go ahead. So if I put that across there, we're going to put this ribbon on here. There we go. Okay. Oh, I can only laugh at myself, right? Well, you know what? If you guys go and do one for sample, do it that opposite way down at the bottom. That would be awesome. All right. So then this is going to go here. I do have kind of a method in my madness. This was one of those days, you know? Yeah, if I put it up with dimensionals, it would have been too high up there, I think. All right, so then I have this piece here, and I'm not going to tie a bow on it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on with my tear and tape, but I'm going to do something with the twine on there, is what my thought is. We don't know if that's what's going to work or not. So I'm going to come in here. Let's put our tear and tape down here. Oh, honestly. That's what makes crafting so fun, is just to, I could have put it down there, but we didn't. Okay, so did I mention that this was part of an online exclusive? Okay, so we want to put this here, just like this to cover up that edge. Oops. So it's just like that. And I want to come back in and reinforce it with there, just like that. And I just have to see, let me just go over here. All right. There we go. And put this here. Okay. Then this is going to go on to this peach pie. This happens to be 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. So we'll just come in with that and score that. Just like that. This is going to go on here. Now, why I wanted this to go on this particular color is because I have these two die cuts, And see, what I wanted to do was have this die cut come like this. Or is that one too big where we could use this die cut? And see, I'm putting this one on with dimensionals, so we can't very well put that on there. So if I put that on there like that is what my thought is. Or on it by itself. I think by itself it gets lost. So if I put it here, I could have gone a smaller circle, I think. But let's just, or would this be a good circle to put on there? So like that and like that. No, I don't like that. So this is why I wanted it to go there. Now we need to use that twine. So I'm just going to come in with the twine. I'm going to wrap it around. And this twine, it's so reasonable that's why I like to use this, because you can use a lot of it. So I'm just going to loop that in there. This is my favorite way of putting this on. That gives us lots of looping. I'm going to tie it once more. Hello, Laura. You're off work? No, you didn't work today. Did you work today? I can't remember. It was only yesterday you told me. No, I don't think you worked. No, you were out with your mom today. All right, so we're just going to actually put that down there. And we're going to put that like there, under there. All right, so let's go ahead and put this onto here. Now, originally what I was going to do was do something with this, with the twine, but I had to cover up that rough edge is why that ribbon was put there. So I'm just going to put that right under there. This is going to get popped up with dimensionals. Isn't that great designer series paper even on the back there? Hello, Marilyn from Sorrento. So like I say, this is using fruit, it's using designer series paper, it's using twine, and I'm sure everybody has something like that in their craft room. That's why I do the mystery challenges like this, so that you use some of this stuff in your craft room. I try to go to a lot of different ones. So that's just going to go like that, but we're going to put this down with a glue dot. So let's go in there and get that glue dot. Oops. We're going to double glue dot that because it's quite big. And that's going to take us up with a dimensional. It's going to pop it up. So dimensionals can go there. Now, did you catch that yesterday when I was mentioning this? I'll go ahead and I'll show you. This, what I was told, this was a thing I was told the other day, is on top of the dimensionals, is just go and put some glue. And I always found when you use glue on a dimensional, it didn't work very well. But it does. Because all you want to do is you want to get it like that. That way I can move this around if it's not quite right. No, we're going to put that over top. There we go. And then let's go ahead and put this on there. So it just goes like that. Ugh. Windy and cold out at the lake. Oh dear. That's not good. Well, we have had a nice summer though. Okay. And of course, then we have to do something on the inside. This is not sticking down very well. So let me just go put some more glue on there. Yes, I do too. It's kind of pretty. I like all the other ones that are on there. Oh, that's got that glue on there. Happy anniversary. congratulations, happy birthday, a million thanks, speedy recovery. That one's nice and save the date. All right, then we have these gems that goes along with the Mediterranean blooms. Let's get rid of all this stuff here. Whoops. All right, so I thought this would be really nice, but I think what I'll do is I'll come in with the yellowish tinge and use that. Goodness, I've got all these ends on there. Okay, let's see if this one goes good. Yeah, that'll be good. And we'll put one here because the navy definitely won't show up there. And I think we can put one of these bigger ones. We could even put that right onto, this would be kind of nice in there, hidden in there, right? And we have our piece to go on the inside. And let's come in with our dies and see what we could, or our stamp set, and see what we could use. This is where we could use that same technique that we did the other day with the Designer Series paper, or when I did in part of my Now What. Remember I said we could use parts of these pieces along the side. I could come in here and let's just take this piece here. I don't think this is a big enough piece, so let me just go see what that would look like. So it would, no, it doesn't come that way. It would come better from another way. So let's see, what other ones have we got here? They're pretty big. Let's see this. No, but we could do something like that if we decided. See, this needs to go, it has to come from the top. Let's see if there's something else that I could use here. But see how that would really work, where you could take these images. I've got a couple of them there. And this one could come down from the top here and be in the inside. So let's just quickly do that. So just going to come and fussy cut. Remember, when you fussy cut, you don't cut with the scissors, you guide, you drive, like as we like to say, you drive with your left hand. Because if you try to take your and fussy cut with the scissors, it's not going to be as accurate. Also, another thing with this, when you're fussy cutting, is you also want to leave that gap around the edges there, because if you try to go right next to the coloring, what'll happen is that it will it won't look very good. All right, so we have that like that, so that can come just, you know what, I think I'll just cut that off there. So I'm just going to put this on there. There, see, we're combining a bunch of different things that we've done. And with my thing here, just like that. Let's come into this side and trim that off. There we go. A little bit different of an inside, right? All right. So we'll just put that there. So happy birthday. You could stamp, you know, I hope you have a great day. Any of that sort of stuff on there. I'm just going to leave this because it depends who you're giving it to. Give it to one of your fruity friends. Now, don't take that. Okay. Awesome. Don't take that bad way. Okay, so there you go. That's using that designer series paper. Don't forget about that paper sale. So important to save your 15% on there. This is a drapery fold card. This will be on my blog. It's for Festive Friday, so it's a week this coming Friday will be when that one comes. So I hope you enjoyed that. It is a little bit different than the way it was supposed to go, but that's okay. All right, you guys. So if you like that, give me the thumbs up. Share my video. I really do appreciate it. If you have any questions at all, just reach out. I really do appreciate it. If you're watching on a replay, I appreciate that as well. And if you live in Canada and don't have a demonstrator that you're working with, please do reach out. I've got lots of things happening coming up. I've got product shares. I've got a Ghouls Day celebration. Of course, I've got my Christmas card class, and I'm starting scrapbooking. Scrapbooking will be starting September will be the registration, and we'll start meeting in the month of just right at the very beginning of October, and that'll really turn around and be good. Awesome, you guys. Have a great day, and remember to create. Bye for now.